Okay, welcome back. Last time we started up Sumaru Castle, and honestly, this dungeon is going to probably take a while unless I decide to just give up and basically just jump straight to the end, because I do know the code to open. Basically, I know the code to open the door to get to the boss. However, if I just jump right to that, I will absolutely get destroyed in the boss fight. Okay, so what I want to do now is get rid of these Gurumakalas, and I'll just have Tatsuya do a regular attack on the throne, and then we can just absolute zero of Gurumakalas, and I can triple down with Hyperion now. That's good. So now Hyperion has triple down, which is very welcome. And we can just get rid of these Gurumakalas very quickly if there are any real issues, and we can just be on our way as we continue to I'll hopefully be able to get through most of the rest of this dungeon in this episode. Okay, and Ulala has hit level 56. Okay, so I need to go through here just as soon as it'll let me. There we go. So now we just need to keep navigating our way through. What is Andromelic weak to? It is weak to lights. And I don't think I have any hammer spells anymore. So that's a little bit on the inconvenient side. But on the plus side, if nothing else, we do have everyone's big favourite, which is AoE magic. Love a bit of that area, in fact. However, I would really like to, if I could get like more AoE physical attacks, that could be very welcome. Okay. Alright, the wizard guy is using it's the wizard guy who has, who has Aquadyne. So that's what I'm getting hit by. Fortunately, I can just get rid of all of these without too much hassle. And away we go. Now, I think Maya should be I think Maya should probably be most of the way through rank 7 now. Okay, we can head up these stairs, and let's just investigate a bit more. Wait, I want to quickly double back and check what that said, or what that was. Okay, let's go for... Oh, we have Malaquadine now, that's huge. That's actually really nice to have. Then I'll do regular attack, and just triple down, and needle rush. And now we should be able to get through all these enemies without too much hassle. Meanwhile, Tatsuya will also be able to just patch everyone else up. And Dream Noodle lands, and now he's there. There we go, perfect. Another simple, easy, clean win. So yeah, this dungeon, it's kind of a long one if you don't know what you're doing. And I'll be honest, it's not... Okay, I just fell through the floor. So where am I now? Oh, like I said, where I need to be. Found a Megidula card, that's kind of nice. The Merak lithograph. One who wishes to climb the stage of dragons, thou shalt give the ancient prayer in sequence indicated by the Ursa Major. Prayers are okay, that's a bit of a typo. Prayers are Kotodama of spirited words. You should gather the 7 Kotodama and offer the ancient prayers. Those who know the brilliance of Merak as E shall solemnly lower their heads. So basically, the puzzle to solve this dungeon is pretty much just, hey, can you find the lithographs and then basically like put them in the right order to spell out what you need to do. And the answer is yes, I can, because I know what the solution is. Go and try to fight this boss straight away, I will absolutely just die. Like, there is no chance I could currently beat the boss. Like, I could go in, I could try, but I guarantee I don't win. Also, I'll be honest, I don't actually remember doing a full search around here last time. So, well, while I'm doing this, I might as well just see if I can find anything. Also, Tatsia has now hit level 62, sorry. Nelly said 52, that would have been incorrect. Okay, so that is the second one done. Let's go check out teleporter number 3. What does this have for us? That has a teleporter back to where we started. Okay. I guess I just need to keep... Well, I know I need to keep finding these lithographs, but hopefully I can find them faster than... You know... Hopefully I can just find them pretty quickly. Okay, everyone's full health, so Tatsia can actually switch to Seiryu and go for... yeah, sure, go for Feral Bite, I suppose. Then we can go for Dream Needle, Absolute... No, I'll just go for a regular attack, Needle Rush, and Triple Down. Because basically these ones are just... Well, these ones are basically more... Like, they're more weak to physical attacks than special, so, well, more weak to physical attacks than magic. Playing Pokemon still has me on just, like, physical special attacks, as opposed to, like, physical attacks and magic. But either way, we are managing to get through here. And I don't know how close I am to having access to Crescent Mirror, but I feel like I should get it soon. Oh, well, we found a Felper lithograph. Okay, they all say the same thing. The brilliance of Felper as R. Okay, so Felper is confirmed to be R. Also, I'll be honest, there are 7 teleporters here. Well, technically 8. There's 7, and then the one that actually leads to where the boss is. Actually, I should have Tatsia switch back to Izanami and heal everyone. And is it weird that I have Tatsia as, like, designated healer right now? Maybe a little, but, well, he's doing it, so I'm not really going to complain about it. Then we can cast Maragidine and Garudine. And once I get Crescent Mirror for Maya, I can shift the thing that... Okay, perfect. I can now move that over to another Persona user. Like, I can now move that over to another Persona user to get their Persona ranked up a bit faster. Because, to be totally honest, well, I now have Crescent Mirror, I now have Crescent Mirror and Artemis at its maximum rank. So that is pretty much Maya about as maxed out as I'm going to have a get, basically. Okay, so I'll quickly move that back. You know what? Sure, why not? I'll just flip that. Because I'll probably keep Maya with the adjustment gear for the rest of the game now, to be totally honest. Because, well, if nothing else, it's kinda handy. And that, unlike that box, which was empty. Okay, that's... Well, that... And also that, a bit of corridor, which was a dead end. Because I do obviously want to get everyone's ultimate personas, all their moves. High almighty damage to all enemies. That is part of why Crescent Mirror is ridiculously good. And while I'm doing this, what I can do is, for the first time in this game, I can cast Makakaja with Heartfelt Prayer, and that can get me actual, like, full party buffs. I know, it took me to the second last dungeon, but I have access to them now. However, this does come with one slight caveat issue with it. It means I don't actually get the healing from Heartfelt Prayer that turn. However, you know, Maya is pretty powerful, so yeah, she'll handle it. And also, everyone is now significantly stronger. And I just need to bring down those. Hyperion now hits rank 6, so he is 2 away from getting Justice Shot. I don't even remember what Justice Shot does. I think it's like high damage with a chance to insta-kill, but I'm not 100% certain. But I think that's what it does. I'll be honest, I don't remember it very well. I don't think I used it very much in my first playthrough. well, let's check out here. Oh, a box. Found one balm of life. Totally worth it. Okay, that's 2 enemies here. I'm starting to think maybe there's not all that many enemies. Sorry, no, that's not what I want to say. I'm starting to think that maybe there's not actually all that much stuff in this dungeon. I think this dungeon is longer than it is. Honestly, I probably should have just gone for Kamataichi. It would have just killed. Either way, Younger finishes it off here. I was so prepared for that to not finish it off. And okay, Maya is also really close to getting level 57. I'll probably still have to do grinding anyway. I feel like this pot is kind of out of place. But at the same time, I think that maybe because I haven't done the thing. And I guess I just teleport back. I suppose there's nothing there for me to do. So we are now on number 4. And I might as well just check all these out. What's in here? Well, we found another empty box. The Kagare chamber. Well, yeah, I should go check this out, shouldn't I? I should also probably patch everyone else up before I go and do that. Let's check this out, because I don't know what's in here. Well, this is, you know, totally an unsettling room that is a bit weird. We can't just destroy that thing without giving it some thought first. They saved up some pretty nasty things. Fair. How much is in there? The back is all hazy, so I can't see. The Kagare they got from people. They're transporting it somewhere. And what does Tatsuya have to say? I can't run away from my sin so easily. I have to atone for my sin by myself. I mean, you don't really, Tatsuya, you know, you've got friends, you've got friends, you got backup, you got an entire side story that we'll be doing soon. Alias, what are these things we do again? They just resist physical attacks, okay. Also, much like with Tatsuya and Nova Kaiser, I'm going to try to keep everyone's ultimate moves. I'm going to try to... Whoop. Don't mind me, that's just me dropping the controller, landing on the button to turn on speed up for a second. 10 out of 10, I'm doing great. So yeah, I may or may not have dropped my controller for a second there. Okay, so now I want to switch that, and I'll give Katsuya the synchronized gear. Because now, actually, yeah, sure, I'll give Lala the mutation gear just for now as well. Because now I have access to Twinkle Nebula. Oh, there's one for lithographs there. Was that one I already have? That's definitely a new one, I think. And how close is Hyperion, actually? Hyperion is not that far from rank 6, but you know what? He will probably just fly up with this. No, let's not go for Heavy Rain against... Okay, that does reflects water. Good information to have. Okay, Twinkle Nebula does high wind damage to all enemies. So basically, I'm going to just try to keep all of these. I want to keep all of them just as organized as I possibly can. And then pretty much just keep them for boss fights. I might use them in the next boss fight, but after that, I don't really know. Mizar lithograph. Okay, same thing. Mizar as you. Okay, fair enough. Now that I think about it, I think I've found most of these now. And we should be able to just nuke these this turn, I think. We'll probably kill at least one of them, maybe 1 or 2 survive. Well, there goes 1. But now we got now we got another full turn of moves, so we are perfectly okay. And once I get back to the lobby, I'll probably just run back to Kaori and heal up a bit. Let's go Strength, Vitality, Dexterity, as always. say as always, but to be fair, it basically is as always. I've done it for most of my level ups in this playthrough. I need to go along here and down. No, that's another dead end. A lot of dead ends in here. Oh, I didn't check along that side. I should probably go do that, shouldn't I? Okay, I also need to not use... I also need to not use my water moves here. So let's just go for... Yeah, let's try a Magnetine. I gave Magnetine to whatchamacallit, Artemis, so I might as well get some use out of it, you know? And, perfect. Well, we didn't take any damage. Two of our party members are absolutely out of SP, so they can't cast anymore. But on the plus side, Katia is very close to a level up, and I did get the legendary gloves for Ulala, so she does punch really hard. Honestly, I think I did get the rumor that it can, like, turn into something else, but I didn't really know what to do with it. Because, like, there's two. I know there's two rumors you can get, but, like, one turns it into almighty damage, I think, and the other turns it into dark damage, I think. And obviously, well, dark damage isn't exactly good for the end game, I don't think. A lot of enemies kind of just null dark. Like, a lot of enemies kind of null dark, but with everything else it has, I don't know, maybe I should just go and get that. Either way, I'll have to go and talk to a Phoenix or something about it, because I do have that contact and that pact still formed properly. Okay, yeah, this is... Actually, does Baofu have AoE? Yeah. Baofu does not have AoE. So I guess we're gonna beat this up. Big crit from Katia, though. Oh, wait, no, that was Tatia. Either way, it did a ton of damage and that fight is over. Also, okay, Katia has also gotten another level up. Very nice. So this is going to be completely off topic. And that's a flight of stairs I can't go up, because that's currently blocked off. So, this is going to be completely off topic. But, today, I basically I felt inspired to try playing 4th Survivor again in the Resident Evil 2 remake. I played through it last October, just as a, like, I just did, you know, I did a playthrough of it for me, basically. I didn't record it or anything. But yeah, turns out, big fan, really good game. And I also went back, like, basically I went back and tried 4th Survivor again. Like, I did beat it before, but I went back and tried to, like, beat my previous time. Turns out, 4th Survivor, still pretty tough. I'm still not great at it. But I did manage to cut off a fair bit of time from it. I managed to cut my original time of 10 minutes 19 down all the way to, like, I think it was like 8 minutes 46 or something. No, I think it was like, no, it was 8:43. It was 8:43. So, yeah, I'm, like, for one day, I only did a few attempts. I'm pretty happy with that progress. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna turn it into, like, a speedrun or anything. I've seen the speedrun for it. It's ridiculous. But yeah, like, I don't know, I feel pretty happy with how that went, to be totally honest. However, I will say that I very quickly realized one thing about it, and it's, turns out, I started getting really bad at some of the very easy rooms. It's like, cool, I blazed through, like, some of the difficult rooms that I remember having difficulty with, and then it's just like, okay, cool, now what? Oh, now I've completely messed up, like, the starting room. So it's basically like, well, I guess I'll start over, because I messed it up again, just, like, right off the bat. Like, frame 1. Well, not frame 1, you aren't obviously getting attacked frame 1. But it's like, you know, kill the first two zombies, immediately get hit by the third. Like, I really kind of messed it up, but genuinely, it is super fun. I then tried Tofu. I then tried the Tofu Survivor. Absolutely not. I don't know. Maybe maybe I just didn't give it, like, a proper try. But, like, Tofu just seems ridiculously difficult. Like, maybe there's a strategy for it that I'm just unaware of. But, like, Tofu seems ridiculously difficult. However, I will say, where am I going again? Okay, I was up here and around, because I need to go back to the original teleport, I think. So yeah, I will say that I very much did enjoy my time going back to trying to finish 4th Survivor in a faster time. Because, well, it is a genuinely really fun little challenge. And I accidentally celebrated my desk. That is not what I wanted or needed today. I mean, realistically, accidentally elbowing my desk isn't what I want on any day, but still, you get what I mean. What's going on? Okay, it turns out we now have a way high... Turns out it now costs us way more EXP to level up than I think it does. So I need to... Okay, it's just a straight line from here, I guess. And then it should be able to just loop me back around, I think. So let's go for... No, that's Crescent Mirror. I want Absolute Zero. Absolute Zero, Malaquadine, and then just, I guess just regular attacks, I suppose. Wait, I'll have Baofu and Katia attack. Baofu and Katia can attack Mananan, I don't know how it's meant to be pronounced. Either way, it can get decent damage out on it. And Hyperion hits rank 7, very nice. Okay, perfect, another successful day. So basically, part of why I'm getting really far ahead on this, and also, or just in general, is mostly because I like opening up space for myself to, you know, feel like I can play kind of just other things without, like, forcing myself, I think. But basically, I still want to play the Resident Evil 3 remake. I need to get around to playing that. Yes, I know it's really short and everything, but still. I haven't gotten around to playing it just yet. And then I also have Yakuza 3. However, I will say this in advance. By the time this goes up, I will have probably finished Yakuza 3. If I didn't like put it off and put it off and put it off, I probably finished it by now. Okay, so now I can just teleport right back. I think we are... Which one were we on? Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stand on this one and hope it's the right one. Okay, this is the right one. This is where I needed to be. Okay, weird that this is just here immediately. What does this one say? Alioth as E. Okay. Interesting. What's in here? An Awakening. Okay, that's kind of nice. An Awaken basically just skips a rank for Persona. So it's like, hey, if I use it on Hyperion right now, it would just go straight up to the maximum rank. Also, I chose to run away from that because honestly, some of these things are kind of just a bit of a pain to fight. Oh, wait. This is the other side of this floor. So let me just quickly go around and see if I can find all the stuff. And while I'm here... Actually, yeah, Asteria is maxed out. So I'll just have these attack, I suppose. Wait, do I just realized Katia doesn't... Wait, he gets Heat Kaiser. He gets Heat Kaiser, but not Nova Kaiser. Because Nova Kaiser is specifically Apollo's move. It is 100% Apollo's move. So it's Tatia's ultimate Persona's move, basically. And I will say, Apollo is a super cool Persona. Now that I think about it, I don't think it ever appeared again in the mainline games. Like in SMT or... Yeah, I don't think it appeared in SMT or Persona ever again after this. To be totally honest though, I don't really mind. Like, I get why some Personas kind of appear multiple times, but I don't know, I feel like sometimes an Ultimate Persona is genuinely just perfect for a character, and then sometimes there's you know, and then there's some where it's just like, yeah, so 4 characters have this. You know, quick shout out to Susanoo, who has been the Ultimate Persona for, I think it's like 4 or 5 characters now. Like, because obviously it's a normal one that a lot of people can get in 1. I think you can get it for the protagonist in 3. Yosuke gets it. And Yosuke and Yusuke both get it. So, yeah. It seems to be a rather recurring one. Also, I'm just going to go back here just to get a whole bunch of SP back. Because, well, it is a low cost of 3,000 for a full HP SP boost. Well, not a boost, full HP SP recover is a more accurate statement. So realistically, I have no reason. Like, if I'm gonna get sent back to the lobby every time, I see no reason to not just go for it that way. Okay, so now we're on floor number 6. Also, I don't actually know where I'm going. Stairs? To go down? Okay. Okay, I guess I'll go down the stairs. So, here's the thing, there is a thing about this dungeon that I haven't mentioned so far, because it pertains to a part of the game that I haven't done. Basically, I missed it pretty much right at the start. There is some stuff you can do to get what are called Ancestor Personas, which are like, I think they're meant to be, like, I think they're kind of like falsified personas based on the ancestors of their respective families. The Merguez lithograph. 7 crit armor. Merguez as S. So there's one for the Suo family, there's one for the Amano family. And I think there's a third one, but I just don't remember who it's for. But basically, you get, so pretty much you can get those. However, they also get a move that, they have a special fusion spell. I think I've missed the chance to get any and all of them. But I think they have, if I remember reading the wiki about them correctly, I think they have like a special move that's like, hey, this just insta-kills the boss of this dungeon. And skips what will otherwise be a pretty tough fight. And also, this is a teleporter back. So, here is going to be the thing. I don't know what these are weak to. Okay, I guess we are just gonna... I guess we're gonna hit them with the age-old strategy of, what if I just hit them until they fall down? So I'll get rid of the Andromalics first, because I know what their deal is, basically. So let's just go for that, get rid of them, and be on our way. I will also say one thing, I'm absolutely making a save state in this room, because I know for a fact that this room is entirely everyone's favourite, hey, do you want to figure out which tiles you can stand on puzzle? Because, yep, we'll be going through the floor a lot. And, yeah, I will get probably just a teensy little bit frustrated by it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly make a save state and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's see here. We go... Okay, we're saved. Never mind, we aren't safe here. And of course we land on a thing that drains. Yeah, right, I'll do that now as well. So that's not exactly ideal, is it? So that effect will probably persist until I like close the game and reopen it. So apologies, but we will be seeing that for the remainder of the episode at least. And let's have Maya to quickly patch everyone else up, because even though I did fall through the floor, like, yes, I know I have the save state and everything for it, but I still want to actually pick up the stuff that's down here, so falling through the floor once isn't that bad. Okay, so now we got the Dark Maggot Armor, and now I need to get to play a little game called How Do I Do This Puzzle Again? I don't even know if I could count these as puzzles per se. It's really just trial and error. Okay, so I'll just absolute zero these, and I think we should be good. And then, I'll be honest, I have no idea how to pronounce the thing with the hand at the back. Like, I think it's like, Zitzimitl or something? Like, there's a whole lot of T's and Z's. Okay, so is Katia maxed out yet? He is not. But he is pretty close to getting the Justice shot. Which, to be fair, is a kind of cool thing. That sounds like what a super slow motion power up you'd get out in like Virtua Cop or something would be. And now that I've mentioned that, I think it actually is one thing. I think it's like, I want to say it's like your jumping, shooting, I think it's like your jump shot move in, I don't know, what's it called? I think it was in Pursuit Force on the PSP. I'll be real, I got that game with my, okay, that's pretty bad. I'll be honest, I got that game with my PSP, and I have never finished it. I remember that game just being unreasonably difficult. Like, I remember the first few levels being totally okay, and then it just hitting that difficulty spike, and just never finishing it. Also, 10 out of 10, well, those things kind of did a bit of a number on the party there. But hey, Baofu got a level up, and Maya got basically like half a level by herself. So that's not too bad. After this episode, I will absolutely be doing some grinding though, because I'll be honest, I do not like my odds in the boss fight. Let's fight it right now. How do I get back to... How do I get back here? So now I'm gonna play a little game called How Do I Get Back Here? I genuinely don't remember how. And Maya can go for Malaquas, I guess. And we'll probably get rid of these in 1 or maybe 2 turns. Okay, there goes 1. Dark Vertex just kills Ulala outright. But that's not too bad because, well, her persona is already maxed out. Okay, so... I don't know exactly what level I'm going to grind to, but I'll be doing that off-screen anyway. And... okay, I've already been here. Okay, so... what I'm gonna do now... now I'll save state back in this room again, and if I fall, I'll just load the state. So again, I will be right back. Okay, so we go up to here. Okay, I guess not. I'll just load the state again. Let's just load there. Okay, so what if I go across here? I'll be honest, I do not remember how to do this exactly. Like, I remember I got across here in my first playthrough, and I remember it being extremely underwhelming. Like, I remember getting across here in my first playthrough, and my thought... like, you know when you do something that's kinda difficult in a game, and then you get to the end and your thought about your reward is just, wait, I did all of this for that? That was my thought on this. Okay, so let's go forward. Okay. Okay, I am gonna reload the save state again. Okay, so we go all the way here, along, up, along. Okay, I'm gonna get jumped again, but that is fine. I'm actually gonna just try to run from... I think I'm just gonna try to run from stuff from now. Because, honestly, you know, just in a little bit of danger. Just a teensy little bit of danger. Just a little spicy bit of danger. Okay, I think I'm most of the way there now. Go forward one more, along, and forward. Okay, so now I know that on that last middle one, I think that's... Yeah, I think that's like the last middle bit. Alright, I'm like right next to the teleporter, so I don't need to worry. So this time actually, maybe I should just load for state. Maybe I should just load for safety. Just for safety, maybe I should. But I'll see how it goes. Yup. Honestly, I should. Okay, if they can Ricamdra. I think the game broke because the enemies aren't moving and I can't move. So fortunately I did have that save state, so let's just load that again, I suppose. So yeah, very glad I had that save state there. Because honestly, if I'd lost an entire episode because the game just decided it wasn't playing with me today, I would have been just a little bit on the annoyed side, not gonna lie. Okay, 3 thrones and a Zitzimitl? I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, so let's just run forward to... I did it again. Okay, gonna load the state again. In a world in which I was smarter, I would actually just like move the save state as I get closer to where I need to be. That would absolutely be the smarter play, which is absolutely why I'm not doing it. So now we go to here. Now I go to here. So I know that I need to not be in the middle when I get to those statues. Like when I get to like the samurai looking statues at the end there, I know that I don't need to be there in the middle. So let's go here and here. And let's run up to from here. Alcade lithograph. 7-coated armor. Alcade as S. So now I can just drop through here intentionally and go down the stairs. No way, I've gone the wrong way. But fortunately, now I've done everything. I've now done everything. I have everything sorted. It is time to get out of here. And honestly, these things are going to just be a little bit of a minor inconvenience for a bit. So I'm just going to beat them to death real quick. You know, quickly beat them up. And now we can be on our way, get out of this castle again. And then I can start the next episode by going directly into the boss fight. Because, well, I still have a little bit of grinding to do. But also, I still... Wait. Okay, if I go up... No, there we go. I need to go this way to the teleporter. Okay, so what I'm going to do is end off today's episode here, because we've now been everywhere, picked up everything. Actually, let's talk to everyone. I haven't done that yet. This is the Big Dipper, alright? There's one more in between the statues. What's that one? There's no door connected at the back, so those lights lead to somewhere. Prayers, 7-coated armor. Are they saying that if we don't figure this out, we won't be able to open Utena's door? A black hole. That means trouble. I mean, he ain't wrong. Okay, so I am going to quickly go and heal once again, because obviously I need to do that. And I'll also be doing just a little bit of grinding in between episodes. I might go to like 60, 61 maybe. Because, I'll be honest, I remember having a bit of difficulty with the end game of this. It's my first playthrough because I did not prepare very well. However, I've now basically managed to get to such a point where we've done everything else in Sumaru Castle. It's time to go fight the boss. But that will take a while, so I definitely need to grind. So I'm going to end this episode off here, go and do my grinding, and I'll start the next episode by going and finishing off Sumaru Castle, which we will be doing next time. So I'm going to end this one off here. Feel free to leave a comment or click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you on the next one. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.